Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 16th of February 2016, and here we are, just 2 weeks away from. Is it a week? 1 minute, 16, 23. It's not even 2 weeks now until March. God's sake, time is running away with us all, boys and girls. It's running away. Now, I don't want you to get too excited, but I will be singing to you for a second time this morning, boys and girls, at the end of today's wonderful trans-global international television production from myself, Chris Reardon, here on United Kingdom Talk. I shall be performing the theme song from the film Grease, as recorded at the karaoke last night. Now, I must warn you, young people may like to switch off before I get halfway through the Grease, because it does involve thrusting, boys and girls. I will be thrusting in today's song at the end of this week's of today's video. Okay, watch out for the thrusting. There will be some of the ladies are very, very excited now. I can tell. I know you're very excited to see thrusting, and it will happen in today's song, happening a little bit later on, okay? Thank you very much to Angela Washington, who I met in Florida a couple of years ago. We were talking about dishwashing, and Angela says, washing dishes by hand is therapeutic. Yeah, but what about my poor hands, dear? Look at them. Look, they're getting all crusty. Can you see crustiness? Look, I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me come closer. Yes, you can see. Look, crustiness. Crustiness, dear. There's another thing that's crusty in this room. Yeah, pardon? No, dear. No. That's Brandon Johnston once again with his disgusting mind. No, these have become crusty. Look, Dettol wipes. Now, I've started using wipes for things. I do notice I have started to clean the odd item in the house. Yes, I'm more of a garden person, not a dusting type person. But, sometimes, when you're sitting there, boys and girls, probably more the boys, and you think, oh, I'm looking at that dust over there. I really should do something about it. And I have started doing it, and I've been using these. But these seem to have an inherent design problem. Now, usually, it comes with a little sticky thing on the front, doesn't it? And you stick it back. And then you open the sticky thing, and then you pull out a cloth, which is never easy. Now, look, if I have to try and pull out one cloth. Oh, no, I have. But no, yes, there we are. It's quite hard to pull out the one cloth. Have you noticed that, girls? It really is. Not only is it hard to pull out a cloth, but sometimes that sticky thing doesn't always go back on. And I think they've designed it like that on purpose. Because I also carry around some of these. Hang on, let me throw that away. It's gone on the floor. I carry around some of these in one of my DJ boxes that contains the microphones, okay? And when there are certain people who will remain nameless who spit and cough onto my extremely expensive microphones before the next person sings, I like to give it a little bit of a wipe. Now, sometimes I do wonder if the people previous are offended. So I wait for them to walk off the stage. And then while they're not looking, I give them I give the head. I give the head of the said item a little bit of a wipe to remove the liquids that have been pouring out of people into my microphones. But the thing is, of course, if the top has come on, you end up with just dry cloths. And where has the antiseptic gone, dear? Whatever it is they put on. Where's it? It's all dried up. All crusty, dear. All crusty and useless. Look, all these I've wasted. Look, all these I've wasted, dear. Look, completely dry. Useless. So that's a very bad design. But there's another, look at them all. Useless. I paid £2 for these. Oh. Oh, they do have another use. They can be reused as tissues. Look at that. Oh. So that's a shame, that is. Any ideas how I could, would you put something like this in a Tupperware box? That would stop them dry. They dry out ever so easily, don't they, ladies? And once you've dried out, and I think there's an age you go past, to be honest, ladies. Once you've dried out, I mean, it's all over, isn't it? It's all over once you've dried out and become all crusty. It really is. And these have indeed These have indeed dried out and become all crusty. So No good anymore. Now, you may have noticed another jacket. Yes, this is the other jacket that I bought on Saturday. Now, this was actually the cheaper one, and it was on special offer. Would you like a twirl in this? I'm not sure about it. There's the blue and the green. It's kind of a greeny colour. Look, there's the colour. I'm going to give you a twirl. It's much thicker than the other one. Look, there we are. Giving you a twirl. Would you like one the other way? Look. There. Nice. Eh? Nice. Now, I believe this is wool, actually. It's got to be wool. Let me have a look. It says tight lines, modern fit. And this is from, as the member of staff in there kindly mentioned to me, this is from their classic collection, boys and girls. In other words, your fat mate, come over and have a look at these ones. This is from the classic collection. I don't know which one I prefer. The other one's very light. And this is so nice, so nice. And it was half the price of the other one because it was on special offer. Presumably other people didn't like it, but this is my other jacket that I'm wearing for you today. People were very impressed with the other one last night at the karaoke, so quite pleased about that. Now, also last night, it was quite funny at the beginning of the night, the governor, Duncan, he's like one of the owners of Central Station in King's Cross. Now, I'm there every Monday and Friday night from 8 o'clock doing my karaoke. And he came up to me last night and says, "Oh, Chris, can you tell them we've got a little bit of the free drink from last night left, which was a vodka and cranberry." Anyway, it was the red in colour, a little bit like my lovely thing here. Now, I can't really show you this properly because if I move it, the whole thing will fall down. Look, it's kind of top heavy, all right? So that was the colour of this drink last night. And he said, if you tell people, if they go and if they want one, they can have one free of charge until stocks last. And I looked over the bottle and there was about, so much there. So I announced this and people started going over and getting their drink. The only thing is, they kept coming up and saying, "Oh, thanks for the drink." They thought it was me buying them drinks. Well, I didn't correct them. I didn't correct them. I was quite happy with people going over there and having drinks. Oh, what's happened to my ball? Look, it's wobbling. Just a moment. We can't have wobbling balls in here, dear. Just a minute. Pardon? We got thrusting coming shortly. Thrusting. Okay. So I just let them carry on thinking it was me that bought them the drink. Thanks for the drink. That's okay, no problem at all. The sort. Wow, take an opportunity. That's what I say. So I'm glad they enjoyed the free drinks and the new jacket that I was wearing last night. I'm wearing this one today. This is the other new one. I'm very pleased with this. Now, girls and boys who are of a certain age, shall we say over the age of 40? No, not 40. 50. Those of you, like myself, over the age of 50, do you ever get fed up with probably not your children, perhaps your grandchildren who are of an age themselves, teenage grandchildren or nieces and nephews that constantly, boys and girls, I'm going to use a little swear word here, that constantly take the piss at the fact that your hair's disappearing a bit. Maybe you've got that bit of older weight that you can't shift. I've certainly got that down here. Maybe the occasional wrinkle. I know you can't see it on my face, can you, darlings? No, that's the old gay genes there, you see. If you're gay, you never look old. Only that midget bloke on BBC, what's his name? Graham Norton. Oh my God, he looks old. God, don't he look old? It's that awful grey beard that he's got. Shave it off, dear. If you have a beard, boys, I've got to tell you, if you've got a beard, not the designer stubble, that's okay. And I've seen boys now in their 20s with beards down here. You have added 20 years to your age. Can't you see it? It's awful. I think beards are disgusting things. Bits of food and, what did you have for breakfast? Let me just have a look in your beard. Oh, it's awful. Please will we get out of this fashion that involves beards? Anyway, back to the story. Yes, if you've got young teenage members of the family taking a piss out of anything to do with old, so just tell them this story and laugh in their face. Okay, this is in the Daily Mail yesterday. Work till you drop. Young workers could have to slog non-stop until they're 77. I'm retiring soon. I'm only 53. I'm going to be retiring soon. You're going to be working till 77. Yes, I'd rather keep my wrinkles and my bit of extra weight, thank you very much, than having to work till I'm 77. Not that I am personally in a job that I look forward to retirement, because I'm not. What will retire me is when people get fed up of what I'm doing, which they will do. Everything has a lifespan, sort of in anything to do with entertainment. It has a lifespan, you know. Eventually people get fed up, they want something new, bye-bye, and you're out. It happened to me a few times. You know, that's how it is, and that's what happens to all of us. That's why I would say I've got a very good friend of mine who's a DJ, and he's got all his eggs in one basket. And I keep telling him to spread out a little bit, and he doesn't listen. So, you know, I hope he's all right, but I do care for this person. And that you should never ever put all your eggs in one basket. So there you are. When the kids come up to you, you got to work to 77. Get them back. That's it. Right, that's it for today. I'm now going to finish with my rendition of Grease, boys and girls. Now remember, here is advance warning. This does contain thrusting. Enjoy this.
I saw my problems and I see the light. We gotta love and think, we gotta feed it right. There ain't no danger, we can go too far. We start believing now that we can be who we are. Grease is the word. They think our love is just a roaring pain. Why don't they understand it's just a crying shame? Their lips are lying, only real is real. We start to find right now, we gotta be what we feel. Grease is the word. It's got groove, it's got beating. Grease is the time, it's the place, it's the motion. Grease is the way we are feeling. We take the pressure and we throw away. Conventionality belongs to yesterday. There is a chance that we could make it so far. We start believing now that we could be who we are. Grease is the word. It's got groove, it's got meaning. Grease is the time, it's the place, it's the motion. Grease is the way we are feeling. This is a life of illusion, wrapped up in trouble, laced of confusion. What are we doing here? We take the pressure and we throw away. Conventionality belongs to yesterday. There is a chance that we can make it so far. We start believing now that we can be who we are. Grease is the word. It's got groove, it's got meaning. Oh Scott, Grease is the time, it's the place, it's the motion. Grease is the way we are feeling. It's the place, it's the motion. Grease is the way we are feeling. Grease is the time, it's the place, it's the motion. Grease is the way we are feeling. Do you like the dancing? Is the dancing alright? Yeah.